there's 116. Just to give it a little bit of leeway. I noticed you were just a wee bit twitchy coming out. Yeah. Okay.
What are you going to back off?
The sway bar.
Soft to the car.
We'll put in the next hole.
Yeah.
What? None of them both. I was kind of worried about that. Plus we need another pole. No, this is taking that like close. Yeah.
Can we get 2 spare tires from you? He has some of this.
It was fine, it was covered in duct tape, so I didn't notice it.
I'm gonna go park it.
Found it now.
Yeah.
Thank God it's doing that stuff. No, I got it in there, I just didn't know what kind of ground. It's simple. It's more solid. Now we just wrap it around. This connects, right? That's be an extra turn. This one. No, that's too loose. That's got to be another.
No, it's okay.
It's to be another turn around, really. Okay. Anyway, what I'll do then is this comes with this. Okay. Now, what I've done is I duct taped the back so it won't affect your hands. So if you do perchance hit it, you won't catch on it. Okay. So let's give it a back. With my stuff.
interview with Horst Kroll. Horst, a big day here for you at Mosport, and how are you approaching it?
Well, right now we'll just wait and see what the first 3 laps is going to do. I hope to stay with the leaders and do my own thing and hang in there until halfway through the race and see where I am. And from then I will try to make a chance to stay where I am. But I'd like to pick up some more points there.
I noticed the point standing, of course, you're in first place behind Michael Kroll and Jim Crawford, and I can't think of it. You really have to keep an eye on today.
Yeah, you've got to finish the race in order to collect points, and this has been my attitude all along. So I can be at the finish line again.
Formula One. Do you consider getting into that racing, or do you enjoy this Can-Am?
I really do enjoy the Can-Am, and Formula One is pretty well impossible for somebody to go and just compete. You have to have a great big sponsor, and that is hard to get these days. And I doubt it with Formula One. I wouldn't say no, let's put it this way, but I doubt it. Well,
The style of driver that you are, what do you like? What's the most
yeah, and Mosport is one of my favorite tracks, actually, and I really enjoy being here. It's my home.
A total of about $6,000 went to Michael Rowe. So it won't be too bad a weekend for Michael Rowe. In the overall Can-Am Challenge, Michael Rowe is the World Series leader with 84 points. At the back, the leader cars got 40 points. Mando is 7th overall. Johnny Monk, of course, will be hoping to add some points today as the drivers' parade moves away. We see Randy Zimmerman, Canizari, Roman Brinkman, Jim Cook, some of the crowd further back here. David Bond is mounted in his car. We got Paulo Bernardo, Kim Campbell, setting out. Go get him, Gary.
Alright, boys, no you're not. You're not new because he knows.
Yeah. Hey, what? How about Dave and I live here and you guys look forward to it? Independent before it's strong. These guys go?
sponsors, whatever, have gathered in the viewing area up above pit row. And they are getting all psyched up now for the activity that is about to begin. Can-Am is first in this Budweiser CRC Chemicals 1984. Someone who fooled him today is Michael with the mechanical problems. Crawford Cup playing the CRC Chemicals Budweiser Can-Am at 2:15 precisely. Running 60 laps. Someone left in the refreshment booths. Certainly they're in the restaurant in the infield and the the souvenir booth. Film is available for you at the track if you want to latch onto some of that. Get in line, get registered for the jet helicopter rides above Mosport while this racing is underway. It gives you quite a different perspective of the race activity. So if you want to be up there for that 20-minute run, $20, 7-minute run around Mosport. Kind of fun to zip around in that jet helicopter. If you want to do that, that's in the infield. You can make arrangements there. And the souvenir booth's still wide open. The beautiful Budweiser Can-Am Trans Am t-shirt. Jim, I have the rear tire of this car. Sure, you and the youngsters, if you brought the kids along this race weekend, they'll have as much fun at Penny Grid as anybody. But the thing that really knocks us out is the detail and the superb work that goes into some of these very special items. And George, you've surprised us again this weekend. You know.
I thought you'd enjoy that. The only disappointment of the day was the poor finish of Patrick Tambay this morning in the Grand Prix, because as you know, Patrick buys all his models from us. And
George over there in the infield sort of cheering him on today, and actually, that's a shame. No, actually, you're right. We haven't had a sale from him this year.
That sale from Patrick since the fall.
He's only got about 2 races left, too, to secure something for 1984. I hope he does something.
Well, I may have to pick up a new contract with a new driver. But actually, my biggest person right now is still Sterling Moss, because he has such a race history. It's going to take us years to catch up on what he's done.
Oh, amen. Charles, thank you very much. David, can we bring the... Dave Cook's just bringing the armored car around. We're going to load up George's models here.
thought yet. Probably go out and have 1 or 2 beers tonight. No, if somebody will sponsor me to a third one, maybe 3.
Could we get you started here? We got a Budweiser. It's got your name on it. And Gary Gross from the winner of the Budweiser Can-Am, which is the 7th race in the CRC Chemicals Can-Am Series, and also the 2nd round in the CRC Chemicals Triple Crown. Congratulations, Michael. You did make it look easy. Easier than it was a year ago here in September.
Yeah, I had no problem. The car ran very well. I felt well. There was a little bit of sand on the track, and I think that's why we're a bit slow, but apart from that, no problems.
Did you baby the car at all?
I did a little bit, yeah. We had a bit of bad luck with it last weekend, so you keep thinking about that when you're driving along, especially when you're not, dicing or racing with somebody. The main thing is just to keep it running for 60 laps.
A lovely wreath to put around your neck. Gary's going to give you a lovely stein. We're going to put some lovely beer in it. And we're going to give you another trophy. No, it's a new one. We fixed the bottom on it. And Michael, would you step up on the back step now? I don't know. Step on the back step first. And while the photographers are doing their thing, Gary Gross, have you got any comments on this?
We have a couple of guys really getting after it the way those two did, the way Jeremy and Kim got after it.